There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a light and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain, baby. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a light and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. And if I should kiss by a rose on the grave, I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. There is so much a man can tell me, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. To me, you're like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Now won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a light and the light that you shine can't be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Yes, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Now that your rose is in all of times have come here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. Be like they are. Come on, baby, baby, take my hand. We'll be able to fly. Baby, I'm your man. La, 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 la. Valentine is done here, but now they're gone. Romeo and Juliet are together in eternity. Romeo and 40,000 men and women every day. 40,000 men and women every day. Every 40,000 coming every day. Come on, baby, don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La 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 la. La 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 la.
And just like the radio does often, I'm not going to play all of that monstrosity. Why? Because I felt like saying a word or two, and then I'm going to play some other songs. Got a short explanation for the next song that I will play. I am reading William S. Burroughs' Junkie for the 4th time. It gets weird, you know. He talks about he hooks up with boys a lot, does the antagonist of the story. And I mean, there's some weird gay stuff. All right. That's all I'm saying. There's some weird stuff where he's talking about coming off of junk and how, you just a little rub in the pants and you could orgasm in your pants. And that happens quite often, to people that are withdrawing in prison or in jail. Funny thing is, Memes knows this if he's still around. My doctor's been on my ass about drinking. So I went in today. I'm trying to get help, folks, not so much with the drinking. I'm not going to go that far online because even though the people here are my friends, my business is my business. And what it comes down to is because I believe that my business is my business. And I wasn't in any way willing to just tell someone every last thing about me because it said, PhD, PSY on the door. On my door, I could put, MPSY. I could put MDIV. It doesn't mean shit. Doesn't mean shit. I hang with people online here that don't have a fraction of the schooling that I have, but have far more wisdom, far more knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge can't be measured by years in academia. What is a friend? Memes, a friend standeth closer than a brother. That's a friend. A friend is that family that you choose. The wonderful thing about friends is you pick them, they pick you. You and I, Memes, are a good example of that. I do consider you my friend, brother. You run in all kinds of circles, as I mentioned before. And I'm trying to say this humbly, but a lesser man than myself be like, oh, Memes likes the Kumite. He likes, but you know what? Because you appreciate the Kumite, because you are acquainted and friends with enemies of mine, makes you a better friend. Because even though those things are true, I choose to be your friend. You choose to be mine. Friends are the family that you choose. And that is a wonderful thing. That's what makes That's what makes life go round. I mean, Lord Quinn, I don't know. The cat have never laid eyes on him. He could walk into my living room right now, and if he didn't say a word, I wouldn't know who he was. Now, if he opened his mouth, I'd know him because I know his wonderful clipped intonations, that those dulcet tones, that very posh way of speaking that he has. I'd be able to pick that out of a crowd any day of the week. And I do love you boys. But here I am at my doctor's office, and look, in a moment of weakness, I was sober for quite some time. I've never been a real big drinker. Some things happened in my life and I turned to drink. Okay. And that lasted for a while. Then I have a good friend. I want to say I have a good friend, the Britisher. I know his name. I won't say it, but I know him and I love him. I miss him. And he loved me so much, man, that he would say things to me like, Oga, do you really think that destroying your body and mind for the adulation of folk you'll never meet is wise, sir? And I'd say things like, well, no, Brett, but it loosens me up and I've got this PSTD and boo hoo hoo. Look, I got fucking problems. Like everybody in the world don't have problems. And Britisher would say something like, but Mr. Oga, one must hold oneself in the highest esteem. Never look at what other people may think, sir. That would make you weak, a sniveling, whining brat. Don't be a brat, Oga. Be a man. And for those things that he taught me, I will be eternally grateful. Some people in my position wouldn't just have him on in mock fashion as I do from time to time. They'd probably try to bash him and say bad things about him. But you know what? I think Memes said it best. How'd you put it, Memes? The Britisher is a good wizard. He is. He's a good wizard. He's a wise, wizened old wizard. He's a worldly experienced man that has kept himself from the more foolish things in life. And I know if he could hear me right now, I'd be pissed as shit. I'm not trying to get too personal. I'm just saying that I look up to a man like the Brit that can count on one hand the times he's been drunk, because I think there's only one. I believe there's only one. There may have been two. He may have told me two, but didn't like it. He didn't like not being in control. I'm not in control when I'm drunk. I may give off a semblance of control. You here have seen me so drunk, I shouldn't have been able to buy booze. I mean, there was no joke. That one night I drank 15 beers and 2 bottles of sake. And yeah, people, I mean, I even asked, well, did I appear to be drunk? No, you did. That's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. What would be the sense in drinking till you're sober? So my doctor, Doc V, we'll call him Doc V. That is his last initial. 15 years, my doctor. I went in there today and in a moment of weakness, I told him the truth. He said, have you been drinking? Because he'd known me for years. He knows I don't drink. He knows he buys soap from my Cyclone Supernatural soap. He knows my business. He knows me. And I looked him right in the eyes and said, Doc, nowadays, if I'm not drunk, I'm hungover. If I'm not hungover, I'm drunk. And if I'm neither, I'm dreaming of my next drink. My cry for help. He discharged me today and told me that he didn't treat alcoholics. And that's okay. I mean, it's not okay to me, though, okay? I would like to be tough right now. But this guy checked my balls. He put his finger up my anus to see if it was okay. Intimate things that I would never allow another human being, doctor or otherwise, to do. I'm due for a colonoscopy. I'm 43 years old. I've not treated my body well. I've eaten red meat, a lot of rare red meat, drank a lot of booze, and it's time that I had a colonoscopy. He gives them. I would have rather have my beloved Doc V, but he threw me out. And it didn't matter what I said at the time. It didn't matter. So anyway, look, I feel like 2 fucking days in a row. So this is the start of I'm embarking on this. I appreciate you for being here, the 3 of yous. I really appreciate it. We're going to be doing this every day. Hopefully it'll be a lot more uplifting on my end, the vocal end, but we're going to play music at least for an hour. So we're 20 minutes into it. I will go today until 1:30 Eastern Standard Time. So 6:30 Greenwich Mean Time. I'll be going there, and oh my goodness, don't make me 1850 Lord Quinn. I'm trying to think in military terms. It's only because Lord Quinn understands that this isn't life. This is a war. This isn't another day. It's a battle. And we should all be on military time. We should all have a military frame of mind, a military mindset. We should all be prepared at any moment as my general, Lord Quinn, as my first and foremost, my general, my executioner, my peacemaker, Lord Quinn. We should all be a lot more like him and be prepared at any moment to defend ourselves, our family, our community, our way of life, and last but not least, our country. I was drunk and laid up on St. George Day, so I just want to say happy belated St. George Day to my Limey brothers. At least one of them is here right now, and Lord Quinn. And I said I'd give a little explanation to this song before I played it. This is a mix. The first time I ever heard this was on The Sopranos, and I was like, "That's William S. Burroughs. That's Burroughs." Talking to the souls. There is Western Lands is the name of the novel, The Western Lands. And I mean, I've read that a couple times too. If you don't know Burroughs, folks, read them. As I said about Junkie, there's some stuff in there that may seem a little strange, but he was a little strange. He rolled both ways. He had a wife. He killed his wife. Accidentally, he said, and I believed him before he died. I believed it was an accident, but he killed his wife. He was trying to shoot a bottle, and they were all messed up, probably high on heroin, and he shot her in the head and killed her accidentally. And he never got over that. But read Burroughs. Read the greats. Read Buckley, Burroughs, Hunter S. Thompson. I am reading 2 books right now that mean the world to me and really open up wisdom and reality to you in a way that you can't get any other way. And one is Junkie by Burroughs, and the other is The Hells Angels. Anybody need me to tell who wrote that? Come on, man. I've been told I look like him, even though I don't. I'm just crazy like him. My brother from another mother, Hunter S. Thompson, a literary giant, really overlooked in the literary world. They said he was this strange kind of a poet. But so this is William S. Burroughs reading portions of his novel, The Western Lands, collaborated with the material. And this is, I can't even tell you. I think the name of the actual artist that did the mix is material. So enjoy this. This is William S. Burroughs, 7 Souls. Pay attention to what he's saying. Pay attention to the words. And if you have to, go get the book, The Western Lands. And it talks quite a lot about Egypt and their way of thinking. So without any further ado, we will start a rock block right now with material, William S. Burroughs, 7 Souls.
The ancient Egyptians postulated 7 souls. Top soul, and the first to leave at the moment of death, is Ren, the secret name. This corresponds to my director. He directs the film of your life from conception to death. The secret name is the title of your film. When you die, that's where Ren came in. Second soul and second one off the sinking ship is second. Energy, power, light. The director gives the orders. Second presses the right button. Number 3 is the Cool, the guardian angel. He, she, or it is third man out. Depicted as flying away across a full moon, a bird with luminous wings and a head of light. Sort of thing you might see on a screen in an Indian restaurant in Panama. Responsible for the subject and can be injured in his defense, but not permanently, since the first 3 souls are eternal. They go back to heaven for another vessel. 4 remaining souls must take their chances with the subject in the land of the dead. Number 4 is Ba, the heart, often treacherous. This is a hawk's body with your face on it, shrunk down to the size of a fist. Many a hero has been brought down like Samson by a perfidious Ba. Number 5 is Ka, the devil, most closely associated with the subject. Ka, which usually reaches adolescence, the time of bodily death, is the only reliable guide through the land of the dead, the Western lands. Number 6 is Kahabit, the shadow, memory, your whole past conditioning of this and other lives. Number Number 7 is Satan Remains.
Makes you wonder how the other half died. Other half died. Makes you wonder. But you come a man with a look in his eye. Fed on nothing but full of pride. Look at them go, look at them kick. Makes you wonder how the other half live. Devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside. Oh. Here come the world, the look in the tide. Future uncertain, but certainly slight. Look at the faces, listen to the bells. It's hard to believe we need a place called hell. Place called hell. The devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside. Ooh. Na, 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 na. Comes a woman with a look in her eye. She's raised on leather, flesh on the mind. Words and weapons, sharper than knives. Makes you wonder how the other half died. Devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside, devil inside. Devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside, the devil inside, devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside, devil inside, devil inside, every single one of us. The devil inside. Oh. Na, na, na. The devil inside, yeah, yeah. The devil inside, yeah, yeah.
Why on earth would you hang yourself if you already took a shitload of pills? That is the question I will consider every time I think about the man that you're about ready to hear sing yet once again. Welcome, Tim Tarbox. You're right in the middle of our jam. We will go to half past the next hour. So all requests are open. There will be very little monologue. There'll be very little monologue from me today. I will be doing my thing and acting like a fool back here while I play your requests and the songs I love. So this one finally is for my beloved brother, the one, the only, the inimitable Lord Jensen Quinn.
What they're giving me, but then I think to myself, it's someone else. Oh, feels the same as me. Do you feel the same, baby? When my back is broken, when the mountain moves away, all the dreams, promises that we give away. Sometimes you kiss, sometimes you get kissed. Sometimes you kiss, sometimes you get kissed. Look ahead, but don't mix it up. Baby, look ahead to better days and better ways. Make peace, flesh and blood. Make peace with your love. Not the more I can ask of you, but in the end, this is the truth. When my back is broken, when the mountain moves away, all the dreams, promises, what that we give away. Sometimes you kiss, sometimes you get kissed. 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 Sometimes you kiss, sometimes you get kissed.
And I wasn't lying to anyone. I will take your request. I'm just going to turn this twofer into a rock block. Why? Because this is on my top 5 list of favorite bands, and that is no shit. I'm not saying that because Lord Quinn said that he liked this. And if anybody thought that, I don't know, why am I making an excuse? Anybody that thought I would do that. As a matter of fact, I'm usually such a contrary cocksucker that I don't give a fuck if I agree with you. I'll pretend I don't, just to be a miserable bitch. So here's your rock block. And by the way, I do recommend Grolsch. Beber Grolsch. Cerveza es más fina. Yogurt. Tango. Grolsch. Oh, así, bueno.
All you got is this moment. 21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay, yeah. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. I'm lonely, can't take it all. Gonna live my life, so slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're my kind. I need you tonight, 'cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. So how do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't take it all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't take it all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. Slide over here and give me a moment. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind.
Oh man, what a jam. And yeah, we got more stuff coming up, and I do have Driver's Seat. What a good tune. As you said, we look for the deepest of deep cuts. I play these people pretty often though, so before we do, I'm going to play this one, and everyone knows you're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. Can't see what anyone could see in anyone else. But I skeet in your eye. It is so big it blinds you. You motherfucking bitch. Do I need to remind you? That is a fucking commercial bullshit tune. Oh yeah. But this is not. This is not. And everyone will sell out. I want to sit here and tell you that, I was going to play Lucky Number 9, but just to show you where that band came from, this is Moldy Peaches, Steak for Chicken. Who mistook that steak for chicken? Who am I gonna stick my dick in?
Mardi Gras came and went, All my money has been spent. How am I gonna pay the rent? Sitting on my ass. Who mistook the steak for chicken? Who am I gonna stick my dick in? We're not those kids. Sitting on the couch. In my former life I was a high roller. Brought my kids in a diamond stroller. Found my calling as a part-time bowler. Traded my wife for a new three-holer. Who mistook these baths for showers? Who fucked up that leaning tower? We're not those kids. Sitting on the couch. Oh, get on a Greyhound and ride away. Live on birthday cake each day. Tell your grandparents that they're okay. Steal their money and run away. 'Cause me and my friends are so smart. We invented this new kind of art. Postmodernists throwing darts, smoking crack and cutting crack. Who mistook the crap for genius? Who is gonna stroke my feelings? We're not those kids. Sitting on the couch. Oh, people are shiny like a brand new book. But if you get a closer look, there's shit on every hand you shook. If you don't believe me, look at your hand. Who made all these things for killing? Whose pussy hole needs filling? We're not those kids. Sitting on the couch. Who mistook the steak for chicken? Who am I gonna stick my dick in? We're not those kids. Sitting on the couch. Sitting on the couch. Sitting on the couch. Sitting on the couch.
Doing alright. Little driving on a Saturday night. Come walk me. Gonna dance the day away. Jenny was sweet. She always smiled for the people she meet. On troubled drive. She had another way of looking at the right. Music blue, the music's blue. I just don't wait to get to you. What can I do? What can I do? I'll never remember my time with you. Pick up your feet. Got to move to the trick of the beat. There is no late. Just take your place in the driver's seat. Driver's seat. Driver's seat. Yeah. Doing alright. Little driving on a Saturday night. Yeah. Come walk me. Gonna dance the day away. Yeah. Driver's seat. Driver's seat. Yeah. Jenny was sweet. There is no leave. Yeah. Pick up your feet. Pick up, pick up. Yeah. Pick up your feet. Go dance the day away. Yeah. Driver's seat. Ooh, driver's seat. Yeah. Driver's seat. Ooh,
You know, you think you got all the time in the world. You really do. And then what you realize is right when you're typing your last message, the song is over. But I'm going to turn y'all on to something here. Tim Tarbox, I hope you've never heard this band before, but we're talking about deep cuts right now. So I'm going to give you a deep cut from my second favorite band ever, the Front Bottoms. This is a song called Mountain.
I am climbing up this mountain so I can ride my skateboard right back down it. And first I am digging myself out of this hole. I love your eyes, the way they look when you're uncomfortable. I bought fireworks, a big bag in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna light them up when I get home to Jersey. They'll probably arrest me. They'll probably ruin my whole summer. Stop taking pictures with your phone. Stop taking pictures with your phone. The door sounded when she shut it, as if she didn't really have to leave. She just needed a separator. She needed something in between. I bought fireworks, a big bag in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna light them up when I get home to Jersey. They'll probably arrest me. They'll probably ruin my whole summer. Stop taking pictures with your phone. Stop taking pictures with your phone. I bought fireworks, a big bag in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna light them up when I get home to Jersey. They'll probably arrest me. They'll probably ruin my whole summer. Stop taking pictures with your phone. Stop taking pictures with your phone.
Well, because the reception seems to be so at the very least, I'm going to tell you, it's our era, Tim Tarbox. There are still some bands. I think I first heard of the Front Bottoms in 15. It may have been 14, but 15 at the earliest, 14 at the latest. And I tell you what, there are still bands out there kicking ass and taking names. So that said, I'll play one more from the Front Bottoms. I'm not going to do a rock block from them. I already did. And we've got some classic bands coming up. And this is something good, something great, something that makes the ogre feel so wonderful inside. But this one right here is for Lord Jensen Quinn and Tim Tarbox combined. This is a little ditty called Flashlight by the Front Bottoms.
Please fall asleep so I can take pictures of you and hang them in my room. So when I wake up, be like, yeah, everything's alright. You are still here, you are still happy, you are still smiling and laughing. You are still the only thing and everything I need in my life. And it goes in, out through the mouth. Breathing exercises I will never figure out till I am running in circles or walking in circles or crawling in circles or lying on the ground. And I can hear your dog whistle from my bedroom. Yeah, yeah. And I can see a flashlight cutting up the trees behind my house. Yeah. She says a lot of the kids we graduated with are now homeless, which puts them in mad shady situations with mad shady people, if not every day, then on an every other day basis. And she's probably with a few of them right now, and they are probably just drinking and talking about how she misses getting fucked up and hanging around. And he says, hey, you're good at that. And she says, thanks. It's kind of all I got. And then she looks away and says, it's also all I need. And I can smell plastic burning. I can smell chemicals breaking down. I got your last 3 emails. The ones where you said I was sorting some things out. And he will be able to hear her dog whistle from his bedroom. Yeah. And I will see a flashlight cutting up the trees behind my house. Yeah. And I will read the flashing like a Morse code exclamation that will mean nothing, but take all night to figure out. I am sad, I am happy, oh God, I'm happy. When I wake up, like yeah, every us alright. I am sad, but when I am happy, oh God, I'm happy. And there's just no place in between for us to be my life. When I am sad, oh God, I'm sad, but when I'm happy, I'm happy. And there's just no place in between for us to be. I am sad, oh God, I'm sad, but when I'm happy, I am happy, and there's just no place in between for us to be my life.
Sad? I mean, that is some wonderful, painful shit. Please fall asleep so I can take pictures of you and hang them in my room. So in the morning when I wake up, I'll feel that everything is all right. You are still here. I am still happy. You are still smiling and laughing. You are the only thing, everything I need in my life. Well, I don't know. A little sappy? Yes. Manic? Yes. Terribly depressing? Absolutely. But it is music, and we don't have much good music coming out these days. I would submit that the Front Bottoms are one of those bands. Like I said, I'm not going to play another one right now from them, but we got some songs, stories coming up tonight on the show. It will be on this channel, it looks like. Common Sense Guy's not feeling that great tonight. Go send him a tweet or a text or whatever. However you know to get a hold of Common Sense Guy. Go let him know that you love him, that you need him, that you want him, that you hope he feels good. You hope he feels better. You hope he gets out of the rut he's in. You hope that life gets sweeter. But one of the stories that he dredged up, and he's like, man, he got all these stories up. I didn't even know he was ill. I tell you what, I can't say much more about it, or you know what, just be daggone. Hey, man, I just seen Drum Machine. I can't read much more. I hate drum machines with a purple passion. I'm a drummer. I hate fucking drum machines with a purple passion. And no, that what you just heard is none of those things. I've seen them live. What you just heard is that's the Front Bottoms. The drummer is phenomenal. Phenomenal. And I don't know what you're talking about, man. I look over here once in a while. I think you're talking to Quinn. I don't even know. But I'm telling you, Tarbox, they're too easy on you. But although I keep saying that, but you're here on the morning, the midday jam. So there is no easy or hard. We're actually really easy going here. But I hope that you come and join us. Tarbox, are you on Discord? And if not, I hope to see you over there. I'll notice you sometimes, but Lord Quinn runs that shit like a fine Swiss watch. You'll feel great there. It is our safe space. I'm not ashamed to say it. We do gather together there, and we do man things with other men. We fuck about. I think we should have, you know what I've been thinking about, Lord Quinn, is a virtual poker where we don't, I mean, it's no real money. We just all start out with a virtual amount. And, we play Texas Hold'em if we want to be faggots, but I thought we played 5-card stud. Boom, you get dealt 5 fucking cards. That's it. Go with that. Or we could do whatever you want, but I thought cards would be great there, man. We play a little bit of something really cool, something really manly. Like 7-card stud is better for a lot of people. I like 5-card stud. Get your 5 cards, you fuck. That's it. That goes away. You look at what you got. You might have an ace, 1 ace. Man, 5-card stud, 1 ace is not a bad hand. Now, mind you, 2 2s would beat it, but that's what you got to have. You can't have a handful of nothing with a queen. The ace wins, and that happens a lot. I've done it before. So, Cards Against Humanity, and no Facebook, no Twitter, no IG, no worries. And I don't blame you, Tim Tarbox. I'm not asking you. I'm asking you if you would like to come on. This is Discord. It's Discord. It's completely different. And that is our safe space. And if not, hey, fuck, man. No worries. No worries. This tune right here is for my beloved Memes of Destruction. Because memes, when you think about it, what is war good for?
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. Look out. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me. I despise. Cause it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears to thousands of mothers die when their sons go off to fight and lose their lives. I said war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Listen to me.
Whoa,
It ain't nothing but a heartbreak.
whoa,
Friend only to the undertaker.
oh, whoa.
This is enemy to all things. The thought of war blows my mind. War is causing rest within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? Oh, war. Good God, y'all.
What is it good for?
Absolutely
Nothing.
Said.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
what is it good for?
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Listen to me.
Whoa,
It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker.
whoa,
I got one friend, that's the Undertaker.
oh, whoa.
That shattered many young men's dreams. Made him disabled, Bitter and me. Life is much too short and precious to spend fighting wars each day. War can't give life, it can only take it away. Oh, war. Good God, y'all.
What is it good for?
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Say it again.
Whoa,
Oh, Lord.
what is it good for?
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Listen to me.
Whoa,
It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker.
whoa,
Friend only to the Undertaker. Please love and understand. Tell me, it's not no place for the end of the day. They say we must fight to keep our freedom, but Lord knows there's got to be a better way. Oh, whoa, God, y'all.
what is it good for?
You tell me. Say it.
Whoa,
Good God, now.
what is it good for?
Stand up and shout it.
Well, I got a little bit of time to fill here, people. I tell you the truth, man. I know I say it a lot, but what I'm doing right here, I'm trying to just flippity floppity floop and go from one to the other, something else, flip some shit, make sure I do look now, but I'm not going to do it always. I'm going to forget to look, and I'm going to look over here and glance after I've been ranting. That's usually what happens too. The best things I've ever said in my life, Lord Quinn, you couldn't hear them. I gave the best diatribe, the most ridiculous rant, the most life-changing, wise messages that ever were. And I wasn't saying a fucking thing. I was speaking like to my walls and my dog. Lily don't give a fuck. Lily, dog, you give a fuck? Lily, dog, watch him, girl. Watch him. Who's there? Sick him, Lily. Watch him, Lily, dog. Who's there? Lily, get him. Watch him, Lily. Get him up. Get a Jew. Sick a Jew. Yeah, she thinks there's a Jew out there. Get him, Lily, dog. You hear a Jew out there? Go get them motherfuckers. Go get him. Okay. Ooh, watch him, Lily. She don't give a shit. What was I saying? So we're gonna play a little more music. I don't know. Man, her breath smells so horrid. She's licking me in the face. Oh my good gracious. She eats chicken shit. Yeah, I know you do it too, you bitch. She eats chicken shit. She goes out there and finds like chicken turds, and I'll see her do it. I'm like, no, Lily, no, don't eat chicken shit. And she don't care. Don't eat chicken shit, Lily. Don't eat chicken shit. Don't eat chicken shit. No. And she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. No, Lily, no. Don't you fucking don't you talk shit to me. Yoo-hoo-hoo. She's a good girl. I tell you, she's a good girl, right? I mean, she's so expressive. Good girl. She's so expressive. She puts it. Look at her teeth. I'm looking at the replay. Good girl. Anyway, what were we saying? Her breath smells so bad. She's chicken shit, chicken dung. I mean it, people. Chicken shit. Yeah. In fact, I've just got the best request for a song that I've ever gotten in my miserable, worthless excuse for a life. So here we go. Wasn't ready for it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I was just ready for it, but here you go. This is for Memes of Destruction.
This is it. This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we was hitchhiking down a long and a lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, "Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat yourself." Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other, and we each said, "Okay." And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow and the grass doth grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. A whip crack went his trumpet tail, and the beast was done. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men. Rock This is not the greatest song in the world, no. This is just a tribute. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world, no. This is a tribute to the greatest song in the world. Alright, it was the greatest song in the world. Alright, it was the best motherfucker from the greatest song in the world. And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song we sang on that fateful night, it didn't actually sound anything like this song. This is just a tribute. You gotta believe it, and I wish you were there. Just a matter of opinion. Good God, God love him. I'm so surprised the fact you can't stop him. I'm firing, I'm firing, rich motherfucker, 100 years.
Oh man. Well, here we go. I've got something else for you. I'm not sure I'd call this a deep cut. But this is a jam. And I'll come back with a little tiny rant after this, and then we'll play the best request I get. And yeah, there's 3 of us here. Well, with me, there's 4. So I'll take the best request I get, and that only that I'll play before the final song. So here is, as I said, not necessarily a deep cut, but yes, it's a great tune.
children really ring. I spend the day away. All the morning driving through the silent in and out the valley. In and around the lake. Mountains come out of the sky and they stand there. One night over, we'll be there and we'll see you. 10 true summers, we'll be there laughing too. 25 miles, we'll see. I'll be there with you.
Naughty, very naughty.
There's a guy in the place who's got a bit of sweet face and he goes by the name of Ebenezer Good. His friends call him Easer and he is the main geezer and he vibe up the place like no other man could. He's refined, he's sublime, he makes you feel fine and very much maligned and misunderstood. But if you know Easer, he's a real crowd pleaser. He's ever so good, he's Ebenezer Good. You see that he's mischievous, mysterious and devious when he circulates amongst the people in the place. Once you know he's fun and something of a genius, he gives a grin that goes around face to face to face. Backwards and then forwards, forwards and then backwards. Easer is a geezer, he loves to muscle in. That's about the time the crowd will shout the name of Easer as he's cocked in the corner laughing by the bass bin.
Easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good. He's up and easy good.
Has anyone here got any beers? Lovely.
Naughty, naughty, very naughty.
Ebenezer Good leading light of the scene, know what I mean? He created the vibe, he takes you for a ride, and as if by design, the party ignites like it's coming alive. It takes you to the top, shakes you all around and back down. You know as he gets in the low, then as smooth as a groove that is making you move. He glides into your mind with a sunny hello. A gentleman of leisure, he's there for your pleasure, but go easy on old Easer, he's a love you can lose. Extraordinary fella like Mr. Punchinella. He's the kind of geezer who must never be abused. When you're in town and Ebenezer is around, you can sense the presence in the sound of the crowd. He gets them all out. The party starts rocking, the people get excited, it's time to shout loud.
Easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good, easy good, easy good. He's up and easy good.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, Black Betty had a child, bam-a-lam, the damn thing gone wild, bam-a-lam, she said a word not of mine, bam-a-lam, the damn thing gone blind, bam-a-lam, I said, oh, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Oh, Black Betty, Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, she really gets me high, bam-a-lam, you know that's no lie, bam-a-lam, she's so rock steady, bam-a-lam, and she's always ready, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam. Get it. Whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, she's from Birmingham, bam-a-lam, way down in Alabama, bam-a-lam, well, she's shaking that thing, bam-a-lam, boy, she makes me sing, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam, whoa, Black Betty, bam-a-lam.
In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you go down or a turn of 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by. When I grab people, when I daddy, when I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, lives we live in, yeah, that's our philosophy. Sing along with us, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, da-da-da-da-da, yeah, we're happy, da-da-da, dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da, all right, da-da-da-da-da. All right. Time. Bring a bottle, wagon back, cause it'll soon be summertime, and we'll sing again. We go driving, or maybe we'll settle down. If she's rich, if she's nice, bring your friends, and we'll all go into town. In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you go down or a turn of 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by. When I grab people, when I daddy, when I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, lives we live in, yeah, that's our philosophy. Sing along with us, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, da-da-da-da-da, yeah, we're happy, da-da-da, dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da.
I love the slow fade outs. They at least give me some time to, get my shit together and get back around here. I may play one more tune that, you know, someone else plays. We're getting close to the end of my ride here. And just, you know, for Tim Tarbox, he's a newbie. He seemed to like the stuff that I did, you know, that was live. And I just, you know, Wagon Wheel, maybe. I don't know. I know that if I ask Tim Tarbox if I should do Wagon Wheel, I know what he'll say. So I'm not going to bother to ask him. You know, he'll say something to the effect of "you do you," which is fine. That's great. That's cool. I actually like that response. I don't like people that try to force me to do shit, you know, like everybody on earth. Be it, you know, your doctor, your lawyer, your merchant, your chief, your rich man, your poor man, your beggar man, your thief. Doesn't fucking matter, right? They're all a bunch of son of a bitch, cock-sucking motherfuckers. Man, this is my good guitar. This is. And you can see it's just it's an Ibanez. I mean, it's not like it's a really expensive guitar. This is my good guitar, though. I mean, I've got guitars that are worth many, many, many times more than this one is, but I would not give this baby up. I wouldn't. It's a classic, you know. It's 30 years old. And, man, it's played many a gig. I should really use it. I should only ever use a good line in. I don't only use a good line in. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna plug in this whole nother chord. I just want to see if this guitar will perform like I think it will. And with this shitty, I mean, this is like a give me chord. It's not even a gimme. It's a piece of shit. You wouldn't even dare give it away, you know. So here we go. I'll play something else while we're waiting. People are dropping off like flies, and I'm gonna lose y'all. So how about this one? You should enjoy this while I'm getting ready.
I just want someone to send me. I'll always be there when you wait. You know I like to keep my cheeks dry today. So stay with me and I'll have it made. And I don't understand why I sleep all day. And I start to complain that there's no rain. And all I can do is read a book to stay awake. And it rips my life away, but it's a great escape. Escape.
All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. You don't like my point of view, that I'm insane. It's not sane. It's not sane. I just want someone to save me. I'll always be there when you're away. Yeah. You know I like to keep my cheeks dry today. So stay with me and I'll have it made. I'll have it made. I'll have it made. Oh, no. You know I'm really gonna have it made. You know I have it made.
Seems like shit is backwards here. So I'm out of time, but I'm going to play another one.
It's getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore.
I am sorry.
Sometimes it hurts so badly I must cry out loud.
I am lonely.
I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard. Remember what we've said and done and felt about each other.
Oh, babe, have mercy.
Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now.
I am not grieving.
I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard.
Tearing yourself away from me now, you are free, and I am crying. This does not mean I don't love you, I do, that's forever, yes, and for always.
I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard. Something inside is telling me that I've got your secret.
Are you still listening?
Here is the lock and laughter, the key to your heart.
And I love you.
I am yours, you are mine, you are what you are. You make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard, and you make it hard. Friday night. What have you got to lose? Tuesday morning, please be gone, I'm tired of you. What have you got to lose?
Can I tell it like it is? Listen to me, baby. It's my heart that's a song, it's a cry, and that's what I have to do.
I've got an answer. I'm going to fly away. What have I got to lose? Will you come see me Thursdays and Saturdays? Hey, hey, hey. What have you got to lose? Chestnut brown canary, ruby throated sparrow, sing the song, don't be long, thrill me to the marrow. Voices of the angel.
As fairy shit gets so long you can't hardly listen to it. You know, I don't know. I mean, I do dig the tunes, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to play this song for y'all. I'm not sure I've ever played it on air. It's so hard to get this in tune. I tell you what. To just rely on, you know, what we have here. This guitar just fresh out of the box. Never used this interface with this guitar before. Well, that's part of the problem right there. That'll help. All right, so do y'all hear a chord out there? I mean, I hate to keep asking shit like this, but I'm going to play y'all one of my favorite songs. So I don't know. Hopefully you hear the guitar. We'll find out here quickly. I have heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your waters, 'cause I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watch the men who rode you switch from sail to steam. And in your belly you hold a treasure you have ever seen. Most of them dreams. I am a pirate. No, it's okay. So I'm trying, man. It's been a long time. Yes, I am a pirate. 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder. There's nothing to plunder. I'm a no authority victim of fate. Life came too late. Life came too late. I've done my bit of smuggling. I run my share of grass. Well, I made enough money to buy my habit, but I pissed it away so fast. It's never meant to last. Never meant to last. I have been drunk now for over a week. Ran out and I sprung out and I busted a few leaks. I gotta stop wishing, gotta go fishing down the rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. Mother ocean, after all the years I have found, my occupation a hazard means my occupation just not around. Feel like I've drowned, gonna head uptown. Feel like I've drowned, head uptown. Yeah, that probably wasn't my best shot at that particular artist. Who was that? Who was that particular artist right there? The same one that goes, son of a sailor, right? Oh. Well, let's see here. See what I got here. Yeah, something like this. As the son of a sailor, I went out on the sea for adventure, expanding the view of the captain and crew like a man just released from indenture. As a dreamer of dreams and a traveling man, I have chalked up many a mile. I've read dozens of books about heroes and crooks, and I love much both of their styles. I'm just a son of a son, I'm a son of a son, son of a sailor. I'm a son of a gun and stole the last ton, one step ahead of the jailer. Now we're down in the future, the southeast of Minnesota. You can shake the hand of the mango man as he greets you at the border, and the lady should hands from Trinidad, island of the spices. Salt for your meat and the cinnamon sweet, and the rum is for all your devices. You haul the sheets in as we ride on the wind that our forefathers harnessed before us. You hear the bells ring as the tide rigging sings. It's the son of a gun of a chorus. toss up my anchor. I cruise along, always searching for songs. Not a lawyer, a thief, or a banker. I'm just a son of a son. I'm a son of a son. I'm a son of a son of a sailor. I'm a son of a gun that's load the last ton. One step ahead of the jailer. I'm just a son of a son. I'm a son of a son. Son of a sailor. Just a son of a gun that's load the last ton. One step ahead of the jailer. Yeah, well. This one's for me. The most amazing thing about coming home to see you is the feeling of being in motion. It's the most incredible thing in the world. I had two big hands and a heart pumping blood, and in 1967 Colt 45 with the busted safety catch. The world shines as I cross the Macon County line, going to Georgia. Most amazing thing about you standing in the doorway there is that it's you standing in the doorway, and you smile as you ease the gun from my hand, and I'm frozen with joy right where I stand. The world knows it's light underneath your hair. 40 miles from Atlanta, this is nowhere. Going to Georgia. The shines as I cross the Macon County line, going to Georgia. No, I don't have no more right at the moment. Hell, I mangled the last few so bad that I might as well go out with a bag instead of a bust, and I'm 20 minutes over my time. Join us in 2 hours for Church with Ogre, Common Sense Guy, hopefully Maz, and whoever else may show up. What dreams may come? Isn't that the question we always ask ourselves? What will happen after? What dreams may come? What thing may happen? What possibility may be? The starburst on the mind. The wandering thought that we all have. What is next? What thing comes after this? What thing is imminent, far, far beyond our reach, our understanding? What thing lies beyond the pale? Only time will tell.
Life is a waterfall. We're one in the river and one again after the fall. Swimming through the void, we hear the word. We lose ourselves, but we find it all. Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. And we are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. Aerials in the sky. When you lose small mind, you free your life. Life is a waterfall. We drink from the river, then we turn around and put up our walls. Swimming through the void, we hear the word. We lose ourselves, but we find it all. Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. We are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose. Aerials in the sky. When you lose small mind, you free your life. Aerials so high. When you free your eyes, eternal prize. Aerials in the sky. When you lose small mind, you free your life. Aerials so up high. When you free your eyes, eternal prize. Oh, oh, oh.